Ipieca plays a very important role for operationalizing the Global Biodiversity Framework, which was established in COP15 in Montreal in December, by helping companies understand what are the implications of this new Global Biodiversity Framework, and what are the roles that companies can play within that. How can they make contributions? How can they adapt and change their processes? What can they anticipate coming down the horizon in terms of changes in expectations or regulations regarding disclosure, for example, or how they can make contributions to enhancing the conservation of nature. IUCN will work with Ipieca on a number of those areas to generate sharing of knowledge and experiences, to document some cases of what has worked well or perhaps not so well, and the preparation of guidance so that companies can then implement their own processes moving forward. So the Global Biodiversity Framework sets out a number of targets. There are quite a few in there regarding disclosure and sharing information, and arguably the energy sector has quite a bit of experience in terms of understanding their impacts and dependencies upon nature, and ways to document that. And we've seen that here during Ipieca Week with the presence of a number of organizations that do that at global scales. And so I think that that's somewhere where contributions can be made, and it'll be a relatively smooth process for the industry to play a significant role. Other targets from the Global Biodiversity Framework include, for example, 30 by 30, or an enhancement of the number of protected areas or number of areas, land and sea, under protection around the globe by 2030. While much of that is the responsibility of the state or states or governments, the private sector and large land owners or holders or influencers like industry really have an opportunity to also set aside areas for conservation or encourage conservation and form parts of corridors or blocks or landscape and seascape level interventions that can be really important in terms of connectivity and growing that collection of areas under protection to meet those targets.